Well, hey guys, welcome back to Love Truck Garage. Well, I think we're on part 37 of this disc brake swap. At least it feels that way. But I'm a slow worker and we'll get there. Let's see what we can get done today. Let's go. In the last video, I mentioned that the caliper bracket bolts were a little bit longer than the ones for the backing plates. So here's a comparison. Look at the ones with the arrows, and those are the ones for the caliper brackets. Only 3 of the 4 bolts are longer. One other thing I noticed while comparing the hubs is that the wheel mounting surface is going to stick out just about 3/8 of an inch more than it did with the drum brake. I don't see that being a big issue for me, but if you had a bagged truck and your wheels were tucked, this might be something you'd want to know. Alright, here we go on the passenger side, stuffing in that 2-inch drop nitro shock from Beltec. And I did polish up the spindle on this side also. It was not nearly as bad as the driver's side. Besides cleaning and painting everything, I did hit all the grease fittings with the grease gun, and should be ready to go. And in true GoPro fashion, it shut off and I didn't get any of the caliper bracket or the dust shield going in. So we're skipping right along to putting the hub on. As you can see, I've got that spindle lubed up, which I forgot to do on the other side, and I actually took the other side back off and redid it. Yeah, I'm kinda glad I caught that. I had the spindle all polished, but then I didn't grease it up when I put it back together. It should be all good to go now though. So I'm cranking that spindle nut down till the hub won't spin and then backing it off, and I did that 2 or 3 times just to make sure the bearings were seated. Now I'm just getting that lined up and sliding that cotter pin into place. Now just packing that cap and tapping it into place. And there you go, passenger side done. Alright, let's move over to the driver's side and get that caliper on. New brake pads, new brake hose, it's all coming together. Overall, this has been a pretty easy swap, using all factory parts. Other than the Trooper rotors, everything is stock Chevy LUV. Okay, now let's get that passenger side put together. Again, no issues. Well, okay, I did have a little trouble with the bottom bolt, but that was operator error. Once I found the hole, it went right in. I'm going to go over the bolts again later just to make sure everything's tight, but this went pretty easy. And there you go, factory disc brakes on a 72 Chevy LUV. I'm probably going to regret not doing this sooner. And I think those vented Trooper rotors are a nice upgrade. And here we are on the driver's side, and it looks just as good. I can't wait to drive it. Alright, so we are down to making brake lines now, and getting this thing back on the road. So that's what's coming up next. The booster is mounted and the pedal is hooked up, and this couldn't have gone any easier than it did. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. We got quite a bit of progress. We're down to brake lines now. So be sure and get out there and vote. You know, make car parts cheap again. And I do appreciate you watching, and please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. And a real special thanks to those of you that have bought a hat, a t-shirt, or a hoodie. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much.